Buongiorno, buonasera, buongiorno, buonasera, ciao, ciao, ciao. Hey everybody, I hope you're well. It's Jamie here, and welcome to this pop-up live. Yes, you are my Pop-Tarts right here, right now, my darlings. This is replacing my usual Monday night live because I am here right now on board MSC Virtuosa, currently docked in Southampton, due to depart. I think it's around 7:30, 8 p.m. Tonight. And before I continue, if you're new to pop-up lives, well, it's a live, it's on YouTube, it's a pop-up. You never know when I'm going to pop up. You just don't. And we are always at the mercy of the signal, of the Wi-Fi, etc. So if I disappear at any point, it's not because of any dodgy goings on here, which I'll talk about in a minute. It's the signal, you know. Give me a break. I mean, I can only work with what I got, you know. The other thing I wanted to say was, please, and I know you mean well, my darlings, I know you do, but I've been inundated with messages about a possible death/murder on board this ship on its last cruise. And some of you, the rumor mill is wild out there, you know. So first of all, please don't send me any more links. I don't click on links, by the way, ever. So I'm fully aware of some of the possible issues on the previous cruise. I don't even know if people who were on board the last cruise knew about it, if I'm honest with you. I've had messages such as, why have you turned around, as in the ship? We haven't actually left port yet, and we've never been due to leave port until about 7:30 this evening. Okay, so that's the first thing. We haven't left port and we haven't turned around. So can you get that out of your heads right now, please? No one has been murdered on this cruise, but possibly the last one. It's all a bit hush-hush, isn't it, out there at the moment on the interwebbery trickery thing. But if news items are to be believed, someone was arrested when the ship returned to port this morning. And I'm not going to say anything else about that, because actually whatever happened, I'm sure we will find out in due course, hasn't impacted the boarding of passengers today. In fact, there were passengers on board, gosh, by like 10 a.m. having their breakfast. And there's just no talk of it on here at all, as you can imagine. And I think most people don't know. And someone's just commented that they were on the previous cruise and they don't know anything about it either. So it's not for me to comment on. All I can tell you, though, is all is fine on board. We are due to sail as planned. We've all done the muster, the emergency drill. Well, most of us. Some people are very naughty, aren't they? And they forget to do it, or they get lost, or they've had one too many, and they rock up a bit later. So if you are thinking of sending many links to that, please don't. I won't open them. I will just delete them, okay? Because I've had literally 100 already today. It's just a bit impossible. I know you mean well, though, so thank you. Right, so I will show you around my cabin shortly. I will show you out on the balcony and the views. I am staying in, it's called a deluxe balcony cabin, but I think all the balcony cabins on board are prefixed with the word deluxe, okay? It's also a partial sea view. Now, it's on deck 8, it's 8096, just in case you want to leave any Pringles outside for me or something like that, my darlings. I wouldn't say no. I've got some Pringles on me this time, though, so there might be a sing-song or two. And I chose this cabin for a couple of reasons. First of all, it was really good value, like super good value. I could not believe it. Now, you know, normally when I'm cruising solo, I will take an inside cabin because of kaching. Not on this occasion. It's a 5-night cruise. We are heading to, you know, some of the classics. We're going to be going to Zeebrugge in Belgium. We'll arrive there tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm going to head to Bruges. Although I'm getting one of the local shuttles. It's about half the price. Sorry, MSC. I've taken an MSC shuttle to Bruges, and likewise with many cruise companies, they charge quite a lot for that. This one though, it's half the price. So I got some nice plans for Bruges. The day after, you'll never believe it, we'll be in Rotterdam. It's like my second home, isn't it? My second home. I love Rotterdam. I'm not necessarily planning on doing anything particularly different from previous visits. I just love what I do there already. Cruise Express transfer. I don't know if that's what it's called, Andrew. I bought my ticket via Get Your Guide, but the bus itself, the kiosk, etc., is essentially where the entrance to the cruise port is. So you just take a free port shuttle bus, mere minutes, and you're there. So I will of course film everything and fill you in on all those costs as well. Day after Rotterdam, we're in Cherbourg, which is not actually my favorite places to visit. I've been many times. I might go to the Cité de la Mer museum this time and just go ashore for a couple hours. I was thinking about going to Mont Saint-Michel, but it's a good 2.5-hour drive to get there, and with just a 5-night cruise, I feel like I need to be on board a little bit more. I'm going to do a ship tour. Oh God, help me, this is such a big ship. And I could do with some time when other people are off the ship, you know. Make way, I'm coming through with my iPhone. So those are the plans. Then we've got a sea date on Friday back to the UK, and the forecast for the week ahead is very reasonable. Sunny spells pretty much every day, nothing more than about 15-16 degrees, but that will be very pleasant this time of year, absolutely. Although our sea day on the way back looks like it's going to be glorious. Blue skies and about 20 odd degrees Celsius, so that will be very nice indeed. So I'm not going to move quickly, because every time I move quickly when I'm doing one of these lives, I feel like we start buffering and you disappear. If I buffer and you're like, oh my God, he's frozen, he's gone, just be patient. I will be back, I promise you. So, as I said, this is a balcony cabin and it has a partial sea view. First of all, I'll tell you the price. It cost me £740, and I think that is, if you cruise often as a solo passenger, you will know that a balcony cabin for 5 nights on any cruise line for that price is actually very good. It's also the Fantastica grade or level, which means I get all sorts of lovely little perks as well. I'm really sorry I haven't seen all of your comments and questions yet. I will, in maybe 5 minutes or so, hand over to you, and, you know, yeah, hit me with your questions then. So first of all, let's turn around. Oh look, TV. So my luggage hasn't arrived yet. It might well be outside, who knows. Nice big double bed. Look, everything's very sort of emerald green in here. The deck is named after the musician Wagner, by the way, and I don't know anything about that musician. Operatic kind of music, is that right? Someone can find out for me and tell me. So let's move this way. I feel like the closer we get to the middle of the ship, the less signal I'm gonna have. I don't know if I'll make it as far as the bathroom. Let me show you around this way, shall I? Right, so nice looking comfy bed. Looking forward to a good night's sleep. We've got some storage space over here. Bathroom there, which I'll do at the end actually, just in case I lose the signal. And down here we've got like a seating area. This obviously converts into a bed. It's a sofa bed. I feel like there's plenty of room. Now this was a lovely surprise. A note from Jamie Petts. Look, can you see that? Who is the hotel director on board Virtuosa. Thank you for choosing MSC Virtuosa for your holiday. Can I just say it's the 4th time I've been on board. We wish you a wonderful cruise. filled with unforgettable memories. As a token of our appreciation, you're invited to enjoy the top 19 reserved area. Yay! Access has been activated on your cruise card. And I've also got some bubbles. So if anybody is on board watching and you want to come around for some bubbles, they're on ice. And look, how kind is this? We've got some strawberries dipped in chocolat. So what a lovely thing. Thank you so much for that, Jamie. I'm sure he's not watching. Also, what a fabulous name he's got. Really fabulous. Do you want to go outside? Let's go outside. In this, I don't think the sun's out right now. Okay, let me turn you this way. Let's open this. Now then, you'll see why this is called a partial sea view. But look how deep this balcony is. It's great. I'm going to try not to trip over. When I did this earlier, I went flying because I didn't realize there's a little table down here. Right, so look. Phone, please don't fall. That would be really embarrassing. So look, this is a really good size balcony. And here comes the partial sea view. Are you ready for this? Move slowly. Stay with me. Stay with me. This is why it's partial. We've got life vessels, but you know what? I ain't going to my muster station if there's an emergency. I'm jumping straight onto one of those from here. Right, let's have a look, shall we? The sun will come out tomorrow, and all of the balconies up there are much smaller than mine. Suck it, people. Sorry about that. Yeah, so very happy with this. And I repeat, £740 for solo passenger for all this space for the 5 nights. I mean, I just jumped at the opportunity. Originally, I was looking at the inside cabin. I'm thinking, gosh, that's really, really cheap. I think it was something like £500 for me solo for 5 nights, which was fine. But no, I've upgraded to this. I also, let's go back in here, got people looking at me, staring at me. Don't stare, don't stare, staring's rude. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to stare? Mine didn't. She said stare at them. If they're staring at you, stare back. Don't put up with their nonsense. Oh, gosh, I can't remember what I was saying. I'm gonna try and show you the bathroom. If I disappear, I'm coming back. Okay, just bear with me. I'm gonna go really slowly. Oh. Oh, that noise is the extractor fan. It's bloody amazing, and I love a good extraction, don't you? Right, ready? Sorry if I disappear. No clingy curtains in here, look. Ooh. No. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not going to show you anymore. I'm not going to stay there anymore. I'm really paranoid that we're gonna lose each other. I don't want to lose you. So, I did bid. You know they have this bidding system on quite a lot of cruise lines now. I bid for Yacht Club as an upgrade, and I got an email saying I wasn't successful. I'm rarely successful when I do these bids as a solo passenger, because as a you've got to pay double the amount, which again, solos, we do get fleeced something chronic, we really do. So I wasn't surprised not to be successful. Having said that, I'm very happy in this cabin, absolutely. I'll tell you one thing that did happen though. Yesterday afternoon, I had an email from the Yacht Club director on board saying that he would like to enhance my boarding experience. So essentially I was allowed to check in at the Yacht Club area, and they took my case from there and took me straight through with Yacht Club passengers. Sat down, they poured some bubbly, some champagne, and checked me in there and then. But that doesn't mean I've got access to the Yacht Club or anything like that, by the way. It was an expedited embarkation, although having said that, yes, I've got a hashtag gifted embarkation and gifted bubbles, thank you. Having said that, it was really very quiet at the cruise terminal, and just a constant flow of people and the check-in desks themselves, they weren't busy, so people were flying through. So, you know, well done to all the staff at the Horizon Cruise Terminal here in Southampton. It honestly looked seamless. I mean, I was just sat there with bubbles, yapping away, texting away, doing all my usual stuff, watching everyone go through, thinking, yeah, I would have been very happy even if I hadn't had this lovely experience. So thank you very much to the yacht club director. It's mucho apreciado. It was a lovely morning. But since I've boarded, I have found the staff, the crew, to be super friendly, actually. One thing I did do, when you get your cruise key card here on MSC, it tells you, and it tells you on the app as well, actually, which dining room you'll be dining in for your dinner, the main dining room, obviously included in your cruise fare. And it tells you your time, and it tells you your table number. So I popped in and I had a look at my table number to see if I was going to get my own table or I was going to be sharing. You know, I'm not an unsociable person, but when I'm vlogging, I prefer not to be surrounded by strangers when I'm trying to vlog me food and all of that kind of stuff. Holly, I spoke about that at the very start of this, so if you want to rewind, my lovely, all of that information is there for you. And it's a large table, and I was like counting how many people were going to be around it, and I thought, I'm just going to go and join a very short line and speak to one of the dining room managers and see if they've got any tables for two available. And he said, yeah. So he's given me my own table, which is brilliant. Having said that, I have booked into Hola, which is one of my favorite specialty dining venues on any cruise ship. I don't know there are many Mexican restaurants out there on cruise ships, to be honest with you. Not what I call authentic Mexican, by the way. I've seen a couple Mexican restaurants and they were fine, but they didn't really scream authenticity. Who screams that? Anyway, do you scream that? I'm not sure if anyone else does that. So I'm going to Hola tonight, and they do amazing frozen margaritas there as well. Hello, Suzanne. And I'm looking forward to that very much. I've also booked into Indochine, Asian specialty dining, on my last night. I haven't actually eaten before. Now, I won't be paying for that meal because I am a Diamond Loyalty member with MSC. And as a Diamond Loyalty member, you get all sorts of perks through the week. Lots of money off different things, but also you can dine at one of the specialty restaurants without having to pay. And ordinarily, the Indochine restaurant would cost £50, like Butcher's Cut, the steakhouse on board. So I'm going there and I'm really pleased. Never been there before, but also I don't have to pay any extra for it. So that's brilliant. So yeah, embarkation, a breeze. Cabins were ready by about 2:15 p.m. From memory. So I had my little rucksack with me with all my essentials whilst waiting. I did find the pizza in the buffet, and it is still, in my opinion, the best pizza at sea that you don't have to pay any extra for. And the only pizza I've had at sea where I've had to pay was actually on Costa Cruises, and that was really, really good. I'm not sure how many cruises you need to become a Diamond member, Mary. It's, I think, down to points and so on like that, but it'll be in my vlog once I've done some research on it, made sure it's all up to date, because they added a loyalty tier more recently. I think it's Diamond Blue, isn't it? So you'll have to bear with me on that one, but I think it's about points. So we'll see. So yes, so far so good. The muster on board, it's not my favorite, but it went smoothly today. So essentially you have to go to your cabin when told, and I'm a good boy, do as I'm told all the time, and then everyone has to watch the video at the same time. It should appear on everyone's screens at the same time. So that's the safety video. And when you finish, there's another announcement saying, please call on your phones 881 to say you have watched the video. You do that, and then on your screen it tells you to head to your muster station. The video and so on and so forth, it doesn't take long. It's just a number of minutes. It's very straightforward. And then you go to your muster station, your emergency station, with your cruise card, zap in, and then you disappear. You don't have to wait there or anything like that. So actually, it might sound like a ball ache, but it went very smoothly today indeed. And I don't know if I was just lucky with the timing, but it wasn't that busy when I went to my muster station. Oh, by the way, my muster station is the coffee shop. Yes, it's almost like someone knew this. And I have tried the iced coffee, by the way. And what you should do, Harold, the iced coffee was really good quality. I was very pleased with that, and it looked the part as well. It really did. So, on that note, we're 20 minutes in. A lot of yada 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 from me, but I wondered if you had any questions. Anything you've posted so far, I haven't seen. This is my phone screen, and I only ever see 2 messages at a time, I'm afraid. No Kurt MSC stuff. The last time, no, it wasn't the last time actually. It was the first time I was on board, and there was a quite a rude lady during the muster, and that was my first experience of MSC. In fact, she was very rude. But that's it really. Everyone's been so friendly today. It's been lovely, lovely, lovely. What bar will we find you in for a cocktail later? I don't know. I can't remember the names of the bars on board. What's the one at the top, the big round one with all the views, like that one? I think. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. That's really, really very, very generous of you. Thank you. Someone asked if you get drinks included. You have to pay for a drinks package on here. I don't really know many cruise lines where drinks are just always included in your cruise fare. I know Marella have that, but I'm not really familiar with many other, apart from some of the luxury lines. So no, you need to pay for a drinks package on top of what you pay here. But when you consider couples have been paying like £300-400 each for their cruise, you know, I'm not really a fan. I wasn't a fan of my last 2 P&O cruises, Danny, and that's not because of the leadership and issues I've had. In fact, the very first cruise of the year with them I had in 2024 was right after the whole fiasco, and Matthew and I both were pushing that aside, and we had a great cruise. The last 2 we had were subpar actually. I'm not somebody who normally talks about standards dropping, but we both noticed it hugely actually on those 2 cruises, and so many more cutbacks that on top of what had happened after lockdown, etc. We didn't have great service. Everything felt a bit old and tired. Like me, I don't mind old and tired either, but when all of those things contribute to us not having the best experience. So for me and Matthew, actually, we both enjoyed our MSC cruises more in the last year or so. So what can I say? It's a shame, a real shame. So yeah, going back to what someone said about the alcohol, there are about 3 alcohol packages you can purchase on board, and if you want to have a look at my vlog from Preziosa on my last MSC cruise, everything is explained there for you. Everything. I've heard MSC is expensive. I mean, Danny, I think they have some of the cheapest cruises around. I'm not sure where you've been looking. If you think £300-400 per person for a week's cruise is a lot, I don't know which cruise lines you're going on. I think that's just really good value. And when it comes to solo, this is without doubt one of the most reasonably priced cruises I've done as a solo passenger. People talking about murders and stuff, if you watch the start of this video, just rewind, go back, everything has been explained then. I've talked about all of that already, okay? I don't know how many kids are on the cruise. Who goes around, by the way, Harold, who goes around saying, could you please, it goes up to reception, could you please tell me the number of children on board? I don't know. Not many, though, not nearly as many as during the school holidays. One thing I will say is when I've been out and about, I would say that things have been pretty calm, actually. I've been on board during a school holiday, and yeah, it was really busy and lots of families and children. I haven't seen that today. There are children on board, but I think many are still at school, I believe. Any other questions? Prices of excursions compared to P&O Princess. They are, I think, comparable to P&O, and definitely far less than Princess. Yes, I used to be a teacher before this, and a member of SLT. Is Yacht Club worth it? It's awesome. I don't know if you've seen my vlogs of Yacht Club. I bloody love Yacht Club, but I won't pay ridiculous amounts of money for anything. In my opinion, it's worth it if you can get a decent deal. For some people, it's always best company to sell solo. As I've said, I think this company is fantastic in terms of value. I'd go in Yacht Club if I could afford it, definitely. I think it's just fantastic. You're welcome. Happy birthday to you. When I was in Yacht Club last time, I could have happily stayed there and just not left at all and not seen anything else of the ship. Honestly, it's for me, it's that good. So what is Yacht Club? It's a section of the ship. It's at the front of the ship, up quite high, where you pay extra and you get exclusive use of a very nice restaurant, bar, open deck space with pool, hot tub. There's also a bar outside, etc. And not many people there. It's an exclusive area of the ship. And again, I have vlogs on that if you would like to have a look. Okay, can we all make sure we are being kind to one another as well, please? You only need a drinks package on board MSC if you want to buy a drinks package. How busy is it? Just going back to what I said just now, I don't know how many people are on board. I know it can hold roughly around 6,000 people. Snooty Yacht Club people, oh, T, for goodness sake, Snooty, what's that? I mean, I don't subscribe to that kind of attitude. Snooty Yacht Club people, it's just, that's a silly thing to say. You're not joking? Okay, right, well, I'm obviously snooty then, aren't I? Yeah, thanks for that. You're not snooty, of course, are you, T? You don't leave negative comments all over my posts, do you? No. Any other questions? I think this is going to be an awesome cruise. I do. The people I've met on board so far, from Yacht Club, by the way, because I checked in with them, and not from Yacht Club, have been awesome. Is it a party ship? It can be a party ship. If you come on it for 2 nights, it's a party ship. A 5-nighter, it's up to you whether you want to party. I've looked through what's going on tonight and the rest of the week. There's plenty of opportunities to dance and let your hair down. And there are also plenty of opportunities to kick back and relax if you want. I always feel with MSC, it's your choice whether you want to party hard or not. Absolutely. A bit like Virgin Voyages for that. You want to go nightclubbing, go for it, go for it, go for it. I can't read all of that here. It's far too much for me to read, I'm afraid. It's up to you whether you want to do that. But I feel like there's lots and lots of spaces here as well to relax. You were successful with 455 per person. Right, for me though, that would have been £900 as a solo, wouldn't it? So per person, I personally think what you've paid is absolutely worth it. I do, for Yacht Club. You're talking about less than £100 per day for the Yacht Club experience, which I think is fabulous because you get all your alcohol included in that as well. Me though, I'd have to pay £900 and I wasn't willing to do that. The question about pools, yeah, there are 2 huge pools out on deck. There's a pool at the aft, there's an indoor pool as well, and then the Yacht Club also has a pool. Is MSC as bad as some people say? MSC has a huge share of the cruise market with so many cruise ships that they fill every single time. So if people feel that it's a bad cruise line, my question to everyone will be, well, how comes they are doing so well in that case? You know, how comes they've got so many more ships than I won't mention other lines that are struggling, 3, 4, 5 ships. So I would say people need to make up their own minds. Always make up your own mind. Like, I feel like you should go on every single cruise line if you want to. Ones I like, don't like, whatever, that's all good. but make up your own mind, definitely. Someone asked about dress code. It's very casual on board in the main dining rooms as well. Someone asked if there's a dress code for the yacht club. No, it's exactly the same dress code in yacht club as everywhere else, i.e. for me tonight, I'm allowed to wear jeans and t-shirt and trainers if I want to in the main dining room. So it's that casual. They do have a white night. I will be partaking, all white. And they have a gala night as well, but you don't have to partake in those things, and you certainly don't have to dress up. It's a 5-night cruise. Right, that's 30 minutes, and the pop-ups are only ever 30 minutes. I am a man of my word. So 30 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you for joining me. I will be doing loads of posts on my Facebook page, over on Instagram, and vlogging the life out of this ship and this cruise experience for the next 5. I've just answered questions about dress code out of the 5-night cruise. So I hope to see you around, of course, on Facebook and stuff. Come and say hi. I'm there for you. Have a lovely week, whatever you're up to, whether you're working, whether you're traveling, you're at home, whatever you're doing. An espresso martini will be ready for me tonight, says Dean. I do like that. Can you make sure they don't put any sugar syrup in it? Thank you so much. Love to you all. Sorry that I've got to finger the screen now. I don't love you down there though, because you've got an attitude problem. You have. Snooty. Bye, my darlings. Mwah. See you around. Love you. Bye. Sorry, I'm fingering you. I'm